Hey guys, I wanted to do a video specifically for my pregnant peeps that are doing the K.I.S.S challenge. The stretching video is also great and can be modified for any point of pregnancy. However, I thought, wouldn't it be cool to also give you guys a little bonus breathing section. So I'm going to walk you through 4 types of movements that we're going to incorporate pelvic floor breathing into to help prepare the pelvic floor and the core system for pregnancy itself and also labor and delivery. And honestly, what we're going to focus on is relaxing the pelvic floor. So letting it go through its full range of motion so that when it comes time for delivery and labor, it understands how to relax and also contract, right? So, and sorry, I'm a hand talker and I also have really inappropriate cues, so I'm saying it now so that if you think it's going to offend you, then skip this video, I won't be offended. But we're going to start first by being on all fours. So I'm going to get you into this tabletop position, and from here I want your belly to hang. So no matter what point of pregnancy you're in, we want your belly to hang. And all I want you to do is think about expanding or breathing into your belly. So big, deep belly breaths. Some of this will be harder than for others because we like to breathe into our chest. But that's not your diaphragm, that's your lungs. And I want you to breathe into your diaphragm to expand your belly because that actually pushes down on your pelvic floor and helps it relax. So we're just gonna do a few more breaths here. Big belly breaths. See if you can fill your belly up with air. And then I'm gonna lift my shirt for this because I want you to see the engagement process, okay? So I'm gonna breathe into my belly, everything relaxes, everything hangs, baby's nice and heavy. Then on your breath out, I actually want you to act as if you're hugging your baby in. So I could also tell you to feel like you're pulling your belly button in and up. But if we're super pregnant and we can feel baby, it's a really good cue to think about hugging our baby in. So big breath, baby feels heavy, stomach feels heavy. Then when we exhale, you're gonna feel like you're pulling baby in and up, hugging them in. So let's go for 5 more. Big breath in, breathe it out, hug baby in and up, relax. Big breath in, breathe it out, hug baby in. Let's do a couple more. Good, and last one. Awesome. From here, I'm gonna get you guys into a pose that's gonna allow gravity to help us out. Now, any of these poses that make you feel nauseous are just not good, just don't do them. But if we can get into this position where I've got my head down and my butt up, that's gonna help open your pelvic floor, okay? My knees are nice and wide, letting gravity pull down, and you're gonna breathe. Sorry about that, keep going. So, legs wide, head down, same thing, big breath in, breathe it out, hug baby in and up. A really good cue is to feel like you're breathing into your holes. I know, it's very visual, but if you can feel like you're taking really deep breaths and sending it all the way through to all of your holes, and then on your exhale pulling baby in and up, that's the pelvic floor engagement. That's what we're trying to relax and engage. So I'm gonna leave you here for a couple breaths. do one more. Good. And then I have 2 more to show you. And any of these poses you can stay in for as long as you'd like, and I suggest doing them every day, because why not? It's really good for our body and for our mind-body connection to figure out where those muscles are. Because a lot of times, especially in pregnancy, our mind kind of likes to blank out on some of these muscles, right? So we need it to re-engage and remap how to not only just clench and hold everything in, but relax. So if you can get into this deep squat position comfortably, this is one way to do this. And this is just a way in which to open your pelvic floor naturally and give you a nice little hip stretch at the same time and let your belly feel really heavy. If this is an uncomfortable position for us to get into, we can do the same thing. You can grab pillows, blankets, and get yourself into like a nice half lounge position. Or if you're comfortable to be on your back, and we're not too far along in pregnancy that this is still comfortable for us, we can be here. But you're going to get your legs nice and wide and open. I know we don't like to be in this position, and I totally get it, because it's a very vulnerable position. But it is a really good way to open up our pelvic floor and to get those big deep breaths where we feel like we're breathing into our holes. So big deep breath. And then when you feel like you can just breathe it out. Big breath. Breathe it out. And if we're in that squat position, it's the same thing. It's a nice deep squat. Big breath in, breathe into your holes. And breathe it out. Like I said, guys, you can do these poses as many times as you'd like, and you can stay in them as long as you'd like. And whatever pose feels the best and gives you the best feedback for your brain to figure out how to relax and engage, and honestly, more importantly, relax. We're really good at holding tension in our pelvic floor, especially when we're holding in a baby. We're not as good at letting tension go. So there you go. There's your little bonus breathing segment. So I'm gonna leave this with you guys. You can do it as many times as you want. You can add it in with the stretching, but it counts towards your stretching point. So if this is all you wanna do, count it as your stretch, because it's great work for you guys.